And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh, front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh. Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out. You just heard the sound of the king of the South, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. From the top. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
To throw here on 1st down. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Here's a give up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Go.
They're going play action. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Motioning the tight end now. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. He breaks the tackle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
He's got Harrison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one hits for 30. And the Falcons will have a first.
Let's go. Viking 18.
From the red zone now. And he's got it for the touchdown, but while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's 2nd and long. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
18 run. 70. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Looking to the air here. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throw is caught by the back. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Blown back, it's the handoff. Works it past the 20. And they finally managed to get him down at the 23. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Throwing now, off play action. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down. This is brought in at the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. That play Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space, nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air following the pick six. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the air now on first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. From midfield now. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Falcons will take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He beams one deep right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So 2nd down coming up. Man in motion, out of the slot. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Harrison secures this left side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. Taken in by Harrison. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. Throwing deep down the left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. Hits his running back. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He has the first over the middle. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the first. Wild game. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons trying to add to their lead. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Go.
From the 38. Dumps it off to his running back.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Ready. Check.
They send a man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He was only needed twice to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Lions will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A give now from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. He's got Harrison. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing now on 1st down. Cut near the goal line. And he gets the 1st down before being taken down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw on 1st. He put everything he had in it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They'll run now on second down. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 now. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Tag! 19 tight, 19, Warriors 70.
He's dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 48. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Trap 60, go!
1st and 10, looking to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Falcons will have a first. Handoff now out of the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Diving right side, got it! And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. To throw here on 1st down. Cut out left. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on 1st down. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Here's 2nd and 11. It is caught left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. So the call stands even after the challenge, and now they're down to just 1 timeout. They go play action on 1st. Buying some time right. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions start the 2nd half with some needed points. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. He fields it from the 8. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 range, 70 range. Hut, hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 36. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got Harrison. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Take go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Caught near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
70 Timberwolves.
Simple dive up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play for.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their lead to 18. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He puts some power on a deep one. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up. He's throwing for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
19 tight. 19 tight.
From midfield now. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On first down, they'll run. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 26 on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult. Now 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Throwing now off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's complete right side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. Brought in right side. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Working quickly here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Frying Ford on the ground. Now he's in for 2, but there's not a lot of celebrating. Got a flag down. They know it's not going to count. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Another shot at this extra point here. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Falcons 34, Lions 26.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gets this one to Harrison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the Falcons will have a 1st. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They've got a man in motion.
Buffalo 18. Ready up.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set. Seven Pirates. Panther 11.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He sends this one to the end. He's got it deep downfield. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons lead by 15 now. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.